Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Basic of ServiceNow Learning. So in today's video we are going to explore that what is ITSM, ITOM, ITBM in ServiceNow. So in today's video I will be giving a brief about all these terms. So as we all know that we all heard all these three terms lots of time. For example, if we receive any job notification, then there is mentioned that a person should have a knowledge of ITOM or some like discovery, or like the person should have a knowledge of ITBM, right? Like portfolio project management. Okay, a person must be having a knowledge of ITSM applications, right? So most of us always have in our mind that what exactly these terms are and what all applications or what all tools comes under these terms, right? So let's first understand what is ITSM, ITOM and ITBM. Okay, so ITSM, ITOM and ITBM is basically a product of ServiceNow, or we can say these are the products which is offered by ServiceNow in ServiceNow platform. Okay, so let's understand what is ITSM first. So ITSM stands for Information Technology Service Management. So how an organization manages IT services for customers, or in other words, we can say that how to manage the delivery of end-to-end IT services to the customers based on best practices. Your definition is little different and difficult to understand. So in other words, if I say that we all works in a company, right? Or we need something. For example, we need a hardware, we need a software in our systems, or we need some access, right? VPN access, or we need some identity card access. Okay, so what we will do? We will raise a request through some portal. For example, if we have a ServiceNow portal, so we are creating a service request for from there. Okay, then what happens? IT team comes under picture and they work on that particular request and fulfill their request. Okay, so in this way, end-to-end IT services to a customer has been delivered, right? Or a particular service has been created through which the fulfillment of a requirement has been done, right? So for all these type of stuffs, ITSM applications has been used. So it is a strategic approach to design, deliver, manage and improve the way business use information technology. So actually in ServiceNow ITSM, IT tools are consolidated into a single data model to transform the service experience. List of some of applications which is considered in ITSM are incident management, problem management, change management, knowledge management, release management, service request management, asset management, configuration management, service level management and continuous improvement management. Okay, so these are the list of some of the applications which comes under ITSM. Okay, or we can say IT tools which comes under ITSM. Okay, so let's understand one by one what is incident management. So let's take an example. For example, you are accessing any portal and you are giving your correct username and password and you are clicking on a login button, and what happens? Page not found error occurs in front of you. So it means you are facing some issue, right? So what you will do? You will raise a issue for that. Okay, so as we all know that ServiceNow is a ticketing tool. Okay, whatever request has been created by a requester, a ticket number has been created. Okay, so what you will do, you will access an incident module in ServiceNow. You will log a issue over there that you are not able to log in into a particular portal and HTTP 404 error has been occurred in front of you, right? So incident management is basically used to manage, or we can say it's kind of a service provided by a ServiceNow through which an end user can raise an issue through incident management, or there are some event management tools as well. Those who also created an incident ticket, whatever problem a server is facing, or if there is some outages going on, right? So incident management is basically used for overcoming a issue faced by a user or particular infrastructure. Okay, now move to problem management. So for example, you are facing the issue which you have logged in incident management, any other issue, any other user is also facing the same issue, 50 more users are facing the same issue, then what happens is basically not an issue right now. It's kind of a problem which is faced by most of the community or most of the user. So it means there must be some problem in a system or in an infrastructure which needs to be resolved, right? Which needs to be investigated. So for that, problem management application come under picture. Means when a particular problem, a particular issue has been faced by multiple users most of the time, or there must be any other issues as well, then that particular issue will be handled by problem management. Okay. Now let's move to change management. So after problem management, if a problem team identifies that there is some change which is required in infrastructure, or for example there must be some server error because of load, it is giving some server error, right? So there must be some change which is required in infrastructure, then change management comes under picture, where we have a change team, those who worked on that particular issues to resolve them. Okay, so now let's move to knowledge management. So let's see, if you are facing some issue, so it doesn't mean that each and every time a person will log a issue, because it will take a time, right? There is a team who has to work on that. So knowledge management do, knowledge management contains some articles, some informative articles, some knowledgeable articles. For example, there must be some resolution for that. For example, if you are having some issue, there must be some workaround for which a particular article has been created, so that a user can do at least a login or can do some related work. Okay, so for that those kind of articles has been created in knowledge management. Okay, so from there you can find out the particular resolutions and you can resolve that issue by your own. Okay, now let's move to release management. So release management comes under picture when like there are lots of changes, lots of requirement which needs to be catered in a system, which needs to be modified in infrastructure. Then all those requirements, all those things will be catered in a release management. Another is service request management. Earlier I have given the example that you need a laptop, you need a hardware, or you need some VPN connection, you need some card, you need some software access, you want that some software has been installed in your system. Then for that particular there is a service catalog, right, to where you will create your request and the particular team will fulfill those requests. Okay, now another application is asset management. So asset management is basically what all assets or infrastructure contains, all those entries, all those data will be managed through asset management. Now another application is configuration management. Okay, this is the most important application in ServiceNow. So it's basically used for build a logical representations of assets, services, and the relationship that comprises the infrastructure of the organizations in the forms of CIs. We all heard about the term CMDB, right? Configuration Management Database. So basically that is a kind of a thing which gives us information that what all assets, what all relationship on those assets, okay, what all servers, what all applications has been installed on those servers, what exactly the status is. All these informations we are getting through a configuration management application, right? Now another application is service level management. So a service level management is basically used for manage and monitor the quality of the services offered by the organizations. Okay, it helps the department that how internal and external team are performing. Okay, for example, like by seeing the SLAs, there are task SLAs, right? Okay, now another application is continual improvement management. Okay, so those who work in an IT company must be heard about term like agile methodology. Okay, so there is a meeting which happened after each and every sprint, that is we call retrospective meeting, right? So in retrospective meeting we have a discussion that what all went what all roadblockers in the previous sprint, what happens and what needs to be exactly work on those terms, so that those issues, those roadblockers will not face in upcoming sprints. Okay, and what exactly the issues in terms of resource planning, what exactly the issues in terms of sprint time allocations, etc., etc., right? So same kind of that meeting we have a application in ServiceNow, that is continual improvement management. So same as continual improvement process the improvement ideas from any applications or employees, and then service owners can create KPIs and dashboards to measure those efforts, so that to measure the improvement success. Okay, so these are the list of applications, or we can the suite of tools which comes under ITSM, okay, and which are used to fulfill the required activities which we had a brief few minutes back, right? So let's move to ITOM now. So ITOM stands for Information Technology Operation Management. So ITOM involves technology infrastructure components and the requirement of individual application, services, storage, networking and connectivity elements within an organization. Yes, here also a definition is little different, but yes, in other terms we can understand, like we have a CMDB, okay? So we all know that CMDB builds a logical relationship, or we can say a logical representations of assets, services and the relationship that comprises the infrastructure of the organization, right? So it basically tells that how many servers we have, what all applications has been installed on those servers, what all assets we have, what is the relationship between those assets, okay? So how to manage all those data, so to manage or how to operate all those data, how to make the data available, updated data available to a user. So ITOM comes under picture. Basically ITOM is the application, the applications a suite which comes under ITOM help us to manage those data and update those data, reconcile those data, okay, and help us to understand what exactly services are available to us, or help us to eliminate those service outages, okay. So in ServiceNow, through ITOM applications and tools, companies can proactively eliminate service outages and manage their hybrid clouds. In ITOM, the suite of applications work together to automate operations management within the organization. So the list of applications, or we can the suite of applications or tools, are as mentioned below. So here the term discovery, I believe you all heard about it. Cloud management, event management, service mapping, orchestration and operational intelligence. Okay, so let's first understand discovery. So what is discovery? So discovery is used to find applications and devices on the network and then update the CMDB with the information it finds. Okay, for example, data reconciliation has been done using discovery. Okay, so discovery is used basically for this purpose. Now what is cloud management? So cloud management used as a single ServiceNow interface to access cloud resources, publish cloud offerings to a catalog and manage the users of those resources. Okay, now another term is event management. So what is event management? So in ServiceNow, event management create actionable alerts from event captured by third-party monitoring tools. So let's say we have some third-party monitoring tool which is creating events. Okay, so what is ServiceNow? What is happened actually? When a third-party tool creates an event, then incident has been created into a ServiceNow system. Okay, once the incident has been created, then a particular team will work on that incident and resolve that issue. Okay, so basically event management allows events from monitoring tools to go directly into ServiceNow. Okay, so that depends on filtration, that what all events will be captured in the forms of incident and what all events we can escape. So that is kind of a filtration which done as per as the company's infrastructure requirement, and all that depends on the basically requirement. Okay, now let's move to service mapping. So service mapping application discovers all businesses service in your organization and build a comprehensive map of all devices, applications and configuration profile used in those business services. Okay, so that particular discovery and service mapping are basically two important concepts which are used in ITOM for data reconciliations, for configuring the profiles which can be used in a business services, etc. and etc. Now another term is orchestration. So orchestration is basically used to automate IT and business processes for operational management, or in other words we can say that orchestration automates simple or complex multi-system tasks on remote servers that are normally done manually. Okay, so we all heard about a term like mid servers and all, right? So orchestration basically comes under picture when we have to deal with some remote multiple systems or complex multi systems, okay, where multiple applications or multiple tools has to communicate with each other. Now another term is operational intelligence. Okay, so basically it provides the ability to capture and then explore and analyze operational metrics data, identify and indicating anomalies. Okay, so these all are the tools and applications which comes under ITOM, a suite of applications which comes under ITOM, help us to reconcile the data, help us to manage the services outages, help us to find out what exactly services are available or not, help us to identify what all assets, what all relationship between those assets are updated or not. Okay, so these all things comes under ITOM. So let's move to another topic or another product, that is ITBM. So ITBM stands for Information Technology Business Management. Okay, so the organizations have used business management system to understand their overall business needs and how IT resources can optimally be used to support those needs. So ITBM is totally different from ITOM. Okay, so ITBM is basically like if we are working in an IT company and we have some project to work upon, right? So there must be like lots of requirements, there must be some portfolios, like there must be some like resources, okay, which has to work on those requirements, on those sprints. Okay, so how all these particular things will be taken care, what all costs will be included. Okay, so all these kind of activities can be handled or can be managed through ITBM applications. Okay, so there are multiple applications which are comes under these products in ITBM. So in ServiceNow, ITBM focuses on improving the alignment of business services, accelerating service delivery, and offering comprehensive financial visibility. So the list of some applications which is considered in ITBM are project portfolio management. Okay, there are several individual applications as well, like demand management, resource management, project portfolio, agile development, and test management. Okay, other application is application portfolio management and IT financial management. There are some other applications which comes under IT financial management are financial planning, financial modeling, and financial charging. Okay, so let's understand first what is project portfolio management. So project portfolio management provides a simplified team-oriented approach to project portfolio management and IT development by combining several individual applications. Okay, so here we have a demand management. Demand management is basically like which is used for gathering and accessing the ideas. For example, if there are some more requirements, like some more needs, things which needs to be catered in a application or needs to be fulfilled in terms of infrastructure and all. So all those kind of requirement and demands will be catered through demand management. Okay, now another application is resource management. So resource management, the term says that it is used for resource plans and request resources. Another term is project portfolio. Okay, then another term is agile development and test. So this term basically depends on like agile development. It says that it is used for managing software development and release process. Okay, and test management says that it provides a tool for manual software testing. Okay, so now let's move to application portfolio management. So application portfolio management uses the CMDB, discovery processes, and a cost modeling to deliver a complete picture of application portfolio. Application portfolio management portal consists of 4 sections which provides a quick access to a view, the architectures of capability, hierarchy, applications, technology, and create program goals and demands. Okay, now let's move to another topic, that is IT financial management, ITFM. So basically financial means that costings and all, right? So it is used to allocate, track, and report and expenses in the organization. So it basically uses components such as general ledgers, fiscal periods, cost models, etc. and etc. So friend, this is basically a brief understanding of all those terms, ITSM, ITOM and ITBM, and it is kind of a brief that what all applications comes under these products. Okay, so in my upcoming videos, I will be giving a detailed information about each and every modules that comes under, or each and every applications that comes under ITSM, ITOM and ITBM. Okay, so friend, I hope this video will help you to get a brief on this stuff. So this is all for this video. Hope you like this video. Please do not forget to share and subscribe my channel, and please do also comment what all topics you need in my YouTube channel. Thank you friends. Have a nice day. Bye bye.